Alright guys, welcome to your 68th C++ tutorial, and these next couple tutorials are going to be a chain of tutorials. I can't teach you guys what I'm going to teach you in one tutorial, so it's probably going to be like a 3 or 4 part series. But anyways, what I'm going to be teaching you guys is this. I'm going to be building a really cool program showing you how to work with files, and by the end of these tutorials, you guys are going to be a pro on how to work with files. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pretending we're making a computer game. Now in this computer game we have a character, and this character in his own little world is going to come across a bunch of different objects. Some objects have no effect on him whatsoever. Zero effect on his health or his, happiness, whatever you want to call it. Some objects like ninjas, meth, and dirty needles, they harm our character. So they're going to, have negative 54 energy, or we'll just say it's like energy or something. Now some objects like a fruit, a soda, and candy help our character out, so they're going to give him positive energy. So as you can see, we have a file with a name and the effect that it has on our character's energy. So we're going to be building a program just to print out these different types of items and groups. For example, we're going to have the user press 1 if they want to print out all the plain items like a shoe, a pencil, and a chair. Press 2 if they want to print out the helpful items like fruit and soda and candy. And press 3 if they want to print out the harmful items like a ninja, meth, and a dirty needle. Now we'll have them press 4 if they just want to quit the program altogether and go watch YouTube videos. So that's the basics of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be incorporating a program with a file, and it's going to work beautifully together. But like I said, it's going to take more than one video, so just be prepared for that. So let's go ahead and start coding this baby right now. So the first thing we want to do is we want to give them a menu to choose from. Now this menu is going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4 depending on what they press. We're going to output the appropriate items. So we're going to want to store this variable, either 1, 2, 3, or 4, in a variable. So we'll just go ahead and we'll store this number in a variable named what they want. Now this will be equal to 1, 2, 3, or 4. So now what we can do is we can just take that variable, what they want, and we're going to set it equal to a function in order, to get the number from them. So we'll just name this function get what they want. Now we didn't build this function yet, and this obviously isn't a built-in function on C++, so we need to go ahead and build it right now. So what I like to do actually is whenever I'm building a big program that's going to be working with a lot of functions, above each function, well, I'll just do it with main first, I like to leave a comment, just the function name, like a main function. And you guys may be like, alright, why the heck do you want to do that? Well, if you notice, the comments are a different color, and it makes it really easy to find functions whenever you're scrolling through like 3,000 lines of code. So you guys might be like, alright, that's kind of dumb, but trust me, do it. It's going to save you a whole bunch of headaches in the future. So we're going to be building this get what they want function. So the first thing I'm going to do is get what they want function. And I probably spelled it wrong, yep, but good enough. So now, remember, this function has to return an integer that's going to be either 1, 2, 3, or 4. So our return type is going to be integer. Now the name is get what they want, so just go ahead and copy that and paste that. And it's not going to take any parameters. We don't have to give any information into it. We just want to get information back from it. So that's why it's not going to take any parameters. So now what we want to do is we need a variable to temporarily store 1, 2, 3, or 4. So we got to make an int variable, and we'll just name this choice. Name it whatever. You can name it X if you want, it really doesn't matter. So now what we want to do is we want to output their choices for them, so they know whether to enter 1, 2, 3, or 4. So just go ahead and make 4 different cout statements. We can make it all in one statement, but it'd probably look cleaner if it's just 4 different statements. So in the first one we'll just put enter 1 for just plain items, and you probably want to put each of these on a new line. So just copy this 3 more times, copy, and we'll go ahead and write enter 2 for 2 can be, let's say, helpful items, and this will be the candy, the soda. Is that really helpful for a kid? I don't think so, but in this game it is. And 3 will be for the harmful items. And this will be like the ninja, the dirty needles, and the what else I put? Oh yeah, meth. Definitely harmful for a kid. And 4 will just be like quit program. So whenever they press 4, the program's going to quit. So now what we want to do is we want to allow them to input, of course, one of those numbers. So CIN, that's how they get information from the keyboard, and whatever number they enter, it's going to be stored in the variable choice. Now all we need to do is take that variable choice and return it in our function. So whenever we return choice, it's going to store that number in what they want. So now this what they want function basically gets a number from the keyboard, and it stores it in a variable what they want. So now we have a variable, either 1, 2, 3, or 4, but we didn't do anything with that variable yet. And what we want to do is, since this program is going to keep running until they hit 4, we want to throw pretty much our entire program inside a while loop. And this while loop is basically going to say, okay, keep running this program until they hit the number 4. So we're going to say, all right, while that what they want variable is not equal to the number 4, keep running this program. And of course, at the end of this while loop, well, let me think. Actually, no, okay. I'll save that for later on. But basically what I'm going to be doing is this. I guess I can throw it in right now. At the end of this while loop, we want to give them another opportunity to, get what they want, to enter another number. So go ahead and copy this, and well, I guess I can show you guys what's going on right now. Basically, this program is going to run, and I didn't prototype it. Always remember to prototype your functions, ladies and gentlemen. And whenever you prototype something, just copy the header and paste it at the very top. And that way, whenever your program comes across it like it did right there, it's going to know what it is. So let me show you guys what's going on so far. Well, the very first thing that we did is we ran this program, and it called up this function right here. Now, once it got that function, it pretty much took a number from them, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and stored it in the variable what they want. And we said, all right, keep calling this function and making it equal to store to what they want until they enter 4. So whenever they run this program, they're going to be able to enter 1, it's going to do something. 2, it's going to do something. 3, it's going to do something. They can enter 3 100 times if they want. But as soon as they enter 4, the while loop is going to end and the program is going to quit. Just like that. So we have the basic shell of the program right now. We basically are getting a number from them, and we're going to keep getting a number from them until they enter 4. So now, with the basic shell done, the only thing that we need to do now is whenever they enter 1, handle that 1 appropriately and show all the plain objects. Whenever they enter 2, handle that appropriately and show all the helpful items. Whenever they enter 3, show all the items that are harmful to the character. And now that we have the basic shell, we can move on to that. But we can't in this tutorial because if I do, I'm going to run out of time. So copy all this code down, make sure you know how this menu function works, and also make sure you understand how we keep looping through this function until they enter the number 4. And by the way, as soon as they enter number 4, this while loop is going to be false, and it quits. And as you can see, whenever it quits, there is no more code after it, so the main function ends and our program stops. So once you guys understand that, you're ready to move on to the next tutorial. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.